Well, it's time for the holidays here at Epcot at Walt Disney World, but today we're going to do something just a little different. Hi everybody and welcome to the World of Micah. Today we are going to be finding photographs of Christmas past here at Epcot Center. I found a few photographs showing you guys how much has kind of changed here for the holidays around the park. We're going to compare and contrast those spots. You guys are going to get the tag along. If you're new here, click that subscribe button. It'll keep you updated on my latest video. If you want to support my channel, down below is a link. It'll take you to my Patreon page. Now, let's take a closer look. Now the photographs I have found are from the year 1989 all the way to the year 2008. So our first photograph was taken right about in this area right here from 1994. You can see the poinsettias going all the way down towards Spaceship Earth. And you can even see in the distance the old spires, which have made a comeback here at Epcot. They are behind the wall that is there right now. But this is our first stop of the day. Now also, this area has changed quite a bit since 1994. They've added some newer decorations here, including poinsettias right here. But the poinsettias in the photograph were trees. These are just regular little poinsettia plants. You would see they had them, stacked as a tree. But check out the Festival of the Holiday sign and Chippendale on either side. Old school looking cutouts. I love it. Spaceship Earth in the background. This is a pretty cool photo spot. I can see why they chose to take that photo of those poinsettias back in 1994 right here. Now our next spot is from a festival they had here from 1994 all the way up to 2008 called the Lights of Winter. Over 30,000 lights were sprung around Epcot Center. And one of the locations is right over here next to the monorail beam right behind Spaceship Earth. And right about here was where the photograph was taken. You can see the display they had leading all the way to the tree, which is still here in the year 2020. This is a really cool event. Unfortunately, I never got to see it. I don't know why. My family really was never here during the holidays. It stopped in the year 2008. I did not move to Florida until the year 2014. But this is where the photograph was taken right here. The monorail beam and the tree is pretty much the same. The planters on either side are the same as well. Man, what I would give to see that. Now, there was a rumor that this was coming back. Obviously, it didn't come to fruition. And this is what it looks like from the other side, the opposite end of where we were just standing. Right now, my back is, towards the tree. We're facing Spaceship Earth. Pretty cool, just to kind of give you guys a perspective of both ends. I really wish I could have seen this thing. Maybe they'll bring it back one day. This is my favorite thing to see here, the tree. I love seeing this tree every year. I like seeing all the ornaments from around the world. And it also says Happy Holidays in different languages. I love to see this. It reminds me that Christmas is here at Epcot. Now right about here is where this photograph was taken, behind the tree facing Spaceship Earth. This was from the year 1989. They were promoting a show called Holiday Splendor. Look that up. I will put a link down below to what Holiday Splendor was all about, but you can see the monorail going on the beam right in front of Spaceship Earth there, the street pole and the tree. Now the carolers, all the people who were singing, is kind of like what you see here with the processional. This was kind of right before that whole thing took off. They were all from different parts of the country wearing their different costumes and outfits from their respectable countries. Mickey and Minnie were in colonial time outfits, and this was a little promotion they had for the show, Holiday Splendor. This photograph was in 1989. Kind of crazy. Same area here is where they put the Christmas tree in the year 2020. But right over there is where that photograph was taken. I guess they were somewhere facing this way, singing some holiday numbers. Now it's kind of hard to believe that the candlelight processional was not always here at Walt Disney World, and that show was kind of before the processional's time. So I will put the link down below to that article. Check that article out. I want to give credit where credit is due, because if it wasn't for that person, I wouldn't have been able to find out about that Holiday Splendor show, and I wouldn't have been able to find that photograph. So thank you, whoever made that article, it was helpful, definitely helpful. Did you guys ever get to see that? I mean, that's a deep cut, 1989. But did you ever hear about that show? I've never heard about it until I was reading about that article. Which kind of has me now thinking about this Christmas tree. I wonder how long this tree in this form has been here. I'm thinking 80s. I think this is like the original thing. Obviously it's been redone, I'm sure it's been recreated, but you know, the similar style with all the different countries' ornaments and, you know, everything on it. I believe this dates back all the way to early Epcot times. You know, that's the thing about Epcot. So much history is here. The more you dig and dig and dig, the more you find out about things here in this park. We're gonna continue our journey around the World Showcase now. And I've got to find Abby. She went to get us a coffee. And they are also adding to historical things here at Epcot with this holiday cookie stroll you can take. Purchase any 5 cookies from the holiday stroll locations. Then bring your stamped festival passport to the holiday sweets and treats for a complimentary completer cookie. These are some of the cookies they have right over here. I think I've had that peppermint pinwheel cookie. What about you? What's your favorite cookie? Huh? What's your favorite cookie? Anyways, this is the holiday sweets and treats. So this is where you come, and right there is the completer cookie window where you will get the complimentary completer cookie. So it's something you can do around the World Showcase. I think it's kind of neat. Seriously, dude, what's your favorite cookie? I just want to know what your favorite cookie is. Why won't you tell me? Got a little cold brew coffee. Where'd you get a little pumpkin cold brew?
Still holding on to the fall season with the pumpkin cream cold brew, but it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That sounds good. But this guy will not tell me what his favorite cookie is. Dude, I'm not giving up on you. What's your favorite cookie? Seriously. Head inside the World Showplace, which is inside this building right here. Wow, this is new. Look at that guy. That's really cool. Wow, we were just here not too long ago for the Food and Wine Festival. I can't believe it. We have another photo opportunity right here as well. Look at the projection they have going on. These are great. You can take in some of the sounds of the guy on piano. They have the gingerbread houses on display, and when I say gingerbread houses, I mean look at these gingerbread houses. That's crazy. This made out of gingerbread. 3,957 gingerbread tiles were baked. That's 165 pounds of gingerbread. My gosh. That's kind of mind-blowing, you guys. Like, the details on this stuff. And Abby pointed out some hidden Mickeys. There's one right there. You see it? See the little hidden Mickey there? Oh, there's another one right there. The more you look at this, the more they kind of pop up. I'm losing my mind over a gingerbread house, but this is intricate. This is not your standard gingerbread house. This is also where you can get a lot of holiday merchandise. Look at this. May your holiday be nutty and bright. I like that. That's cool. Oh, they have a little cookie jar for the cookie stroll with Chip and Dale on top. The ornament this year has Chip and Dale on it, and it says, "May your holiday be nutty and bright," just like the shirt, and it's Spaceship Earth. And as you exit, they have a little photo opportunity promoting the 25 days of Christmas on Freeform. Found a hidden Olaf. Look at that. Little hidden Olaf. And throughout the day, you will see some appearances from some of our favorite Disney friends. You can see Pluto and Goofy in their snowflake attire. And here comes Mickey Mouse in his vehicle in his snowflake attire. This is a really cool costume that the characters meet. Abby has always wanted to meet the guys in this costume. And even though she can't get a photograph with them, she can at least see them from a distance. Well, the last photograph is right here in the England Pavilion. I love this. You get the double-decker bus, which is one of my favorite things. And you also get carolers standing around singing. If you look in the distance, you'll see some of the wooden soldiers right behind some of the families there. This is a great photograph. This completely encompasses the feeling of Christmas at Epcot, which is something I really love. There's a certain feeling here, certain coziness, a feeling of heritage and culture. There's just something about Epcot at Christmas that I just can't put my finger on, but it's something that I love. This photograph was taken in the year 1990, and I believe it was a promotional photograph or maybe a calendar. Not really 100% sure. I know this was a staged photo because everything was just set up too perfectly. It wasn't a candid shot. So Disney was the ones who took this photograph. And this year they had a new funnel cake. Look at that. Sweet potato casserole funnel cake served with marshmallow topping, cinnamon sugar, honey roasted pecans, and a caramel drizzle. Not gonna get that, but it sounds good. Oh, there it is, right there. Stopped off in the American Pavilion, taking a look at this Christmas tree here. I love Christmas trees. Abby's getting one of the offerings they have. Ooh, wow. Okay, so is it like dressing?
Dressing on the bottom.
Oh, I see. It's like a pancake.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes. Oh, it's like a layered thing.
Yep.
Turkey, gravy, little onion straws, and cranberry, and it comes with those green beans. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really good. I know that's your favorite meal.
I could eat this meal 365 days a year.
Yep, that looks pretty good. The Voices of Liberty are performing right over here at the American Gardens Theater. Now, yes, normally they do perform inside the American Adventure Pavilion, but this year they are over at the American Gardens, singing outside so they can practice that social distancing. I always like to stop on the World Showcase and watch that sunset, those amazing colors. This is like one of the best places to ever see it on the World Showcase. See all the different countries, all the different landmarks. Legit though, in a blink of an eye, those colors will change. But that means the lights start to come on. Back at the Christmas tree here at the front of World Showcase. Amazing. It's part of the reason why I come to the parks later in the afternoon during the holidays, because I want to see these lights turn on. I meant to show you guys this signage they have is right behind Spaceship Earth. Little Christmas lights light up at night. It's kind of cool, man. I like that. Little old school take on all of our Disney friends. Stopped off at the Imagination Institute because our little buddy Figment got a new sweater for the holidays. I think Figment could quite possibly be the only person in Central Florida wearing a sweater.
Hello? Who is this?
And there it is.
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Nice
Now
sweater,
I've
buddy.
completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't.
Check it out. Now, normally Figment wears his signature yellow track jacket, but now he's in his new sweater track jacket, the Imagination Pavilion holiday version. It's really cool. It has the actual pavilion on it. You can see below the symbol, it's the Imagination Pavilion. The moon has come out. I think we're going to go ride Living with the Land. And playing in the field is Joy. She's got a little holiday scarf on. Here's the tunnel. They've completely decked it out in lights for the holidays. And here we go. This is amazing. I love this. Oh, wow.
Welcome to our living
Look at that.
laboratory, where scientists from Epcot and
Those
the
are
U.S.
so
Department
cool.
of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future.
This is so good. I love this.
The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. These are just
Oh,
a
look at
few
the
of
little
the edible
snowman.
plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people.
Sandman, yeah, Mr.
Many are rich in
Sandman.
vitamins and minerals.
Bring me
while
a
others
dream.
Are well adapted growing
Wow,
on both
there's the
sides
big
of the boat.
hidden Mickey topiary. You really can't miss that hidden
More
Mickey.
than 28 million
I like
tons
these big
of bananas
ornaments,
are eaten annually.
Even the shrimp are decking the halls.
These plants are definitely on their way up.
The little
Innovative
Mickey reindeer
growing
right
techniques
there.
Like these
That's
increase
neat.
yields. Innovation at work here
Wow,
is
that's
our
cool.
integrated pest management program.
This is pretty neat. I think they've added every year to this. Like, I remember when it first started, it wasn't
Some
a
of
whole
our
lot.
best ideas. By growing these ground plants vertically.
And there's the
These
Cinderella
crops
pumpkin, but
taste
there's
as
also
good
a
as they
hidden
look.
Mickey pumpkin right
In
there.
fact, at the
Yeah, there's
lab,
something
every
about this
year.
living with the land, merry and bright nights. I love this. Even the lab is decking the hall. That's cool. They gave all the scientists in there a stocking with their name on it. I really enjoyed that. Who thought just adding some lights and a few, decorations and stuff could really add to the attraction, but it does. Highly recommend riding Living with the Land at night. It's a completely different experience. That was a lot of fun. I had a great time today at Epcot, and I hope you guys had fun hanging out and finding some of those old photograph spots, comparing and contrasting from the 80s all the way up to 2008. It was a lot of fun. I'd like to do that with other parks, maybe in the future. But I think it's time to say goodbye. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a big thumbs up. Please share this video on all your social media platforms. The next time you're here at Epcot, tell them World of Micah sent you. I'll see you guys on the next episode of World of Micah. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.